Okay, so I'm here with Nexa after at Blast Spring Groups after his team just defeated NIP. How does it feel to start the year with a victory?
Yeah, of course, it always feels great to start off with a win. I think, um, like the guys before me, were really a momentum-based team and like a confidence-based team. So coming in here and playing some good Counter Strike, I think it really helps us to start off the season.
But it didn't exactly start in the best way. Like in classic G2 fashion, you got aced in the pistol, but you bounced back. So what do you think helped you do that?
I mean, we just stayed calm. We knew like all the tools were at our disposal. We knew how to play the map. We knew what we needed to do, and of course, it always helps when Monacy is having one of those games.
And more on a general note, you've been back in G2 now for 2 months. So how is it back to be in this organization for you?
I mean, I always like G2 as an organization. Like I'm obviously happy to be back, but I'm more happy to like play with players such as the ones in G2.
And you've been pretty vocal in your history about not wanting to be an IGL, but you kind of always landed back in this role. So are you happy to not be without that burden anymore?
Yeah, it's definitely. I will not say it's not a new experience, but it's something that I haven't done in like 6 years, and I'm really happy to have this like weight off my shoulders and focus on myself and try to help the team in different ways.
And you replaced JKS in the team. The community reaction was a bit like mixed, but what would you say that your teammates talked a lot about what you bring to the team, but what do you bring to the team in your opinion?
Like obviously, I understand why the community is not a fan of the move itself. I don't know why. Like I was obviously not in the team, so I don't know what happened there. But I know I'm pretty confident that like on the city sides, I can do a good enough job to not hold the team down. And as for like the T sides, I think I know what I bring. I know that I can help HooXi a lot in adapting and like figuring out what we need to do when things don't go as planned. And yeah, I think overall I'm pretty confident in this role, and I know what the team expects of me, and I'm confident I can deliver.
And do you think the community reaction like brought some more pressure upon you?
No, there definitely isn't any pressure. I never really had pressure to begin with. It's like just not being an in-game leader has just lifted all the pressure off my shoulders, and all I have to do is just make sure that I do my job, and that's something I'm pretty confident in.
And talking about pressure, you spent a bit of time in OG before, but is there a difference in like expectations as an OG player and a G2 player?
Oh yeah, I would say that's definitely one of the biggest differences between OG and G2 is the expectations in OG were not that high. We were just like playing every tournament and seeing how deep we can go. But obviously, when you're in G2, expectation is to win every single tournament, and in that aspect, I much prefer being in G2 and competing for every title.
And just a final question, you also have a new coach here, Taz. I saw him giving you a few shoulder rubs and massages throughout the game, but how has it been working with him?
I think he has pleasantly surprised me. I think he brings a lot to the team, and I think some of the things the guys were saying previously is that they were missing a lot of like authority in the team, and I think that's exactly what he brings. I think he can unite us and like put us all on the same page in the same direction. I think that this is really important for this team, and I think he's doing a great job.